Good afternoon, everybody. I had to think then what time it is and what day. It is my birthday. I've been harping on about it in my stories. I do love a good birthday. I do love a good birthday because why not celebrate your existence? And that's actually what I came on here quickly to talk about. Just before I hit play or record on this video, I was having this immense emotion, immense gratitude, immense what the fudge moment. Like, things are happening in my life now that I share this with people that are close to me, but not everybody is aware of it, and it just felt like the most poignant moment to talk about it because something is shifting. Many years ago, 30 years ago, exactly 30 years ago, and I won't say how old I was, but most of you know, I used to go to church and I used to be part of that community. And, you know, anyone that knows me, I didn't stay in religion, but my faith, my spirituality has taken me on a wild journey. Anyway, on this particular day, there was a woman that came to the church and she was going to speak over people one by one in this row of course my cat wants to leave right now. What do you want? She lined everybody up and said, right, I'm going to go one by one, and if I get any messages from Spirit, then I will give them to people. And she went down the row and came to me and she said, what's your name? I said, Bex. And she went, what's your God-given name? I said, Rebecca. She said, yes, you need to start being familiar with the fact that is the name that God has given you. That's your birth name. And it's very significant. And she said, I see you on top of a mountain. Gonna make me cry. And everyone's gonna know your name. So it's important that you start referring to yourself as Rebecca because it has a meaning, it has a contract, it has a destiny on that name. And so I started slowly switching my name wherever I could to, when I had introduced myself, I'd say I'm Rebecca rather than everyone knew me as Bex or Becky. Anyway, that was just the beginning. And she said to me, she said, you're not going to want to be on that mountain. You're not going to want everyone to look at you. You're going to try and get off that mountain persistently. You don't want to be there, but your soul belongs there, and that's where you're going. Cut a long story short, all these years have passed and I've been on this wild journey. I feel so emotional. It's been a wild journey. It's been an emotional journey. And I'm just really grateful for not giving up. And not so long ago, I was in I was in hermit mode. I've been doing my thing behind the scenes. I've been crafting. I've been putting my hand to the things that I know that I am supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it scared. I'm showing up. I'm doing it fearful, but I'm doing it because there's something in me that knows this is my path. This is my destiny. I'm just going to show you this thing. We're talking 2007 as well. I had this vision that I met King David from the Bible, and he was known for, he wrote most of the Psalms, the songs, and he was a shepherd boy to begin, and he later became king. In this vision, I was time traveling, as I do. I went back in time and I said, I'm from the future and I know that you're just a little shepherd boy right now, but you're going to be king. And he was like, what? And I said, I know, because I'm from the future. And we talk about you thousands and thousands of years later. And he said, well, I actually have a message for you. You're going to be known. And he handed me his guitar and he said, you have this same anointing in your music. You bring life to people. You're supposed to sing. And I was like, okay. And then I went on this journey in this book, and it was it had a lot of tears and it had a lot of confusion, and I was wandering around in the forest trying to find my way, and I didn't know where I was going, and there was a little black cat, and there was lots of moments where I'm crying on the floor, not knowing, but just following some sort of instinct. And then I came out the clearing, out of the forest, and I was met by Jesus. And I know I speak of Jesus, but I don't conform to a particular religion, but Jesus is someone that always comes to me in visions and dreams. And as I came out of this clearing, it was this bright, beautiful field, and there was a stage. And I said, what am I doing here? He said, they're waiting for you. I was like, for what? He's like, to sing. And I can't, this is 2007. This is many years ago now. And I put these things just away, but I've also been doing life and doing all the things. And only in the last 3 years did I have this feeling of, right now, just put your hand to music, start writing your songs again, start investing in that. And it's taken off, and it is taking off in ways that I never imagined. And following on from that, literally a month or two ago, I had this dream that I'd come out of hibernation. I'd stopped hiding, and I came out of this cave, and there was all these people waiting for me for radio interviews, for podcasts, handing me coffee, writing, all these people coming to assist me in my journey. And I was just like, where are you all coming from? Where have you come from? And they said, well, I said, how did you even know I was going to be here? I've just literally stepped out of this cave. And they said, we just felt it. We knew we were drawn to you. We had to come and be here now, in this moment, in this timeline, at this alignment. And I just put my hands up and I said, I just want to thank you. Before we go and do anything, I just want to thank you, because if you're here, you've been sent, because this is a divine moment. There's something orchestrated about this moment. And I can't tell you how that, in weeks that followed, has been happening. There's moments where I'm like, what is happening? You've got the beautiful bunch at ELR that have become my family. You've got all of the artists in there that love each other and support each other. You've got connected artists. You've got Terry and Coastal Breeze, and you've got podcasts, and I'm being interviewed, and all sorts of stuff that you just wouldn't imagine. And I am eternally grateful for every single one of you. And if I haven't mentioned you by name, you know that I love you. And I just feel this energy of alignment, like something's happening. And my message today, because it's not about me, but I'm telling this story to encourage you that if you have a dream and you felt, this is channeling now, you've had a dream and you felt like it's dead and it's forgotten. 30 years have passed for me since that initial seed was sown. And I sort of buried it and forgot about it. And my life became a shit show for a long time. Lots of beautiful things too, but it really looked like it wasn't going to happen. And much like the story of Joseph that put on the coat, the rainbow coat, and he saw all these visions and these amazing things, and his brothers threw him out, pretended he was dead. He ended up in slavery, and he was like, I thought you said something great was going to happen. It did. And the purpose in him saved so many other people. And it's this feeling, this energy of, you have a dream. You felt like it's dead, but it's about to come to life. And you're being sent people to help that dream come true. They're going to help you knit it together. And you're going to have this joy that you never knew, because it means a lot to you, these dreams. So don't give up, and believe that things are about to get very special. Don't give up. Help is on its way. And that, I can already see people who this refers to. Love you.